guys, this is Zona with Christian Influencer Inspired, and this is Monday night with me. So I was wanting to just kind of share some of the things that have been going on in my life, and more importantly, I really want us to dig into the topic of what it looks like when you are really supporting taking the prophetic and bringing it into everyday steps in your life to get strategy, to get movement, to get encouragement, to get clear direction. So go ahead, take a pause, take a second, share this with a friend, invite somebody to watch with you. I'm still looking for a way that I can do this live. Facebook will not let me go live unless I am perpendicular, and I really am wanting to post these videos here with you guys on YouTube as part of the YouTube fam. So make sure you join us every Monday night. We will work out a way to do the live. It's just not letting me do it from my mobile phone, and nobody wants to see the webcam that I have. As far as the picture is to go live on my webcam, it is pretty atrocious. So grab some tea, grab a glass of wine, grab some coffee, get comfortable, and let's talk about what the Lord is doing, bringing the prophetic into the practical everyday life. All right. So let's jump right in. First of all, I got coffee. I know, don't judge me. It's late. We're doing it. But I really wanted to share some things that have been going on in my life, and specifically how when you take the time and you ask the Lord about what He wants you to do in your life, it really affects your personal life in a way that is tremendously different. Now, I say that, and people always are like, oh yeah, I pray all the time. Great. I'm not telling you not to pray all the time. I'm actually telling you, pray without ceasing. So the reason that I say that is because on more than one occasion, me asking the Lord, do I do this or do I do this? And being able to hear very clearly in a very short time frame actually allows me to make life-changing decisions that have protected my life. And I know that sounds redundant, but maybe it is. Recently, I know that you guys have seen that I was in a car accident. I will go ahead and post a link to that video if you want to know what happened. I do have some footage of the accident, like right after the accident. Obviously, I wasn't recording before the accident happened because I wasn't planning on being hit. So I did get hit recently by a drunk driver who hit the front driver's side of my vehicle. Now, before we got to the accident, as I'm referring to it right now, I had been praying. I'm like, okay, Lord, I need some new tires. I need some good tires. And you know, if you know me at all, you know that I'm not somebody that leaves getting things like new tires to the last minute. I had already been saving for them. I knew it was coming. So I am somebody that is financially not just expecting miracles, but being frugal, right? Putting things aside for when you need it, and planning for those things. You know, just like the Bible talks about the Proverbs 31 woman being a good steward. So I say all that to say, I was in this conversation with the Lord where I'm like, Lord, okay, I'm starting to see some of the metal on one of these tires here. And those of you that know me know that I drive over an hour to work every day. I love my job. If you know where I'm at, definitely come see me. Let me know that you watch the videos. But that's not a short trek for you to go on tires where you're starting to see some metal. All right. So I kept asking the Lord, I'm like, Lord, I really need to get some new tires. And I very clearly kept hearing the Lord say no. And I'm like, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to my logical brain. It didn't make sense from a car care standpoint. It didn't make sense for anything else that was going on. So I remember having this conversation with the Lord Wednesday, November 11th. I only know it was Wednesday, November 11th because we already been talking about it for several days. And about 2 weeks before that, the Lord had told me, he's like, you're not going to need new tires. I'm like, what on earth does that mean? You know? So, little me, listening to the Lord, but not understanding what he's saying, I went back to him the day before the accident. I'm like, hey, Lord, I really need new tires. I need to know where I should go. I've been scoping out places. I really think, that I want to be able to get this taken care of. And I very distinctly heard the Lord say no. And I'm like, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. It's not logical, but I'm going to trust you, Lord. So the next day I was in an accident. The full details are there, but according to the record, according to the police officer at the scene, I most likely would have died if I had had new tires on my vehicle, because my car is low to the ground, the other car is much higher than my car, but if I would have had new tires, it would have gripped the pavement a lot better, which would have forced his car, with him not slowing down and still being on the gas after he'd hit my vehicle, to really actually flip over. And you don't realize something like that, something as little as the Lord being like, no, not yet, wait, can be the difference between life and death. So if you guys have had situations like that where you know that you heard one thing, and just because you listened to the Lord, that small voice in your head, in your ear, in your heart, in your knowing, even just that gut reaction of, I'm not going to go this way today. Let us know in the comments. I want to hear you guys' stories. I want this to be interactive. We're absolutely trying to make sure that this is something that does that. So last week we talked about asking the Lord every day, Lord, what do you want me to know about me? What do you want me to know about you? And the really cool thing is that he answers, you guys. Like, he has good things that he wants to tell you. Like, it says it's the glory of a king. No, it's the glory of God to hide a matter, and it's the glory of a king to search it out. Guys, you are kings. Whether you're male, whether you're female, you are kings, and you have secrets that only you are made to discover with the Lord, in the giftings that he's given you, in the way that you interact with him, in your personality, in the things that you like. He just speaks to you so personally, and this is a real opportunity for me to encourage you guys, even when it doesn't make sense, even when logic, when reason, when science would tell you otherwise. Sometimes the Lord just knows better, and by sometimes I mean all the time. But we don't know what our time frame looks like. We don't know what else is going to be going on. But what we do know is that we serve a God who loves us, who wants deep relationship with us, and that is not reserved for the Misty Edwards and Bill Johnsons and those type of people in the world. It's reserved for us every single day. And you have the opportunity right where the Lord has placed you to really be a Christian influencer inspired. So I would love to have you guys partner with me in this journey, in this walk. I am going to be going over some ways that I use my planner to actually dig into some of the prophetic words that the Lord is speaking over my life, that he's speaking over others' life. But before I do that, in a different video that'll be coming up, so make sure you watch for that. If you guys have a good planner recommendation, definitely let me know, because I love a good planner. If you know me, it's a little intense. My love for my planner. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know even even for me, like having, like working with the businesses that I do. So I have one main client that I work with that I call my job. It's my, most of my hours are spent there, but I do work with some other businesses and different things like that. So if you guys do want to work with a Christian intercessor, I do some Christian intercessing for businesses, specifically getting wisdom and strategy, prophecy, direction, helping you guys make tough decisions. Definitely ask in the comments. You can DM me on Instagram, which is at Christian Influencer Inspired. But I would love to partner with you, to work with you. But the most important thing with that, I was working with a business owner recently, and we really took and laid out the words that the Lord had spoken over her business, and really started going, okay, the parts that we have going on right now, does this align? Does this align with the words that the Lord has spoken? Does it make sense from it's his business perspective? So we were able to start narrowing some things down that we had done because this person or that person said that it was a great idea, or we thought that it might be good for the market, or it seemed like it would fit for different things. But the truth of the matter is, when you radically understand the prophetic vision, the prophetic words, the scripture, your identity as an individual, and you start taking those things and lining them up, and you start putting the same things that are, either the same wording or very similar wording side by side, you really begin to see a bigger picture of what the Lord is doing, and it will inform your decisions. It will help you understand what to say yes to and what to say no to. And I don't know if there's anything more important than that in life. Like, talk about being able to take out and get rid of some anxiety. I know that for me, even knowing, is this the right thing? Is this the thing that I'm supposed to be doing? Because sometimes the Lord puts you in a place and you're going, this doesn't look like it's doing anything. Think about Joseph in the pit. Think about, Moses wandering around in the desert, just kind of directing some Israelites all over the place. And sometimes when you start looking at what the Lord is doing in that process, what the words that he's given you are, you go, oh, okay, this isn't a wasted season. I know that I can trust in the Lord. I know that he'll never leave me or he'll never forsake me. I know that he isn't going to waste my time. The Lord does not waste your time, and he is not late. So if you have a prayer request, please put them in the comments. I will be praying for you guys throughout the week. We'll look forward to seeing you next Monday. We're going to be digging in even more to some of this topic of bringing that prophetic, bringing scripture, bringing revelation into everyday life so that it can inform your wisdom, your strategy, your discernment, and most importantly, help you to get some direction and some traction in here. All right, let me know if you guys are liking these videos with like on the video. If you guys know somebody that needs to hear this information, please share this with them. And I absolutely love being here. Thank you for being part of the Christian Influencer Inspired family. It will always be live on the Gather and Flourish TV network, which is the channel that we're on right now. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. Thank you for Gather and Flourish. And most likely, guys, I'm thankful for you and that Jesus has put you in my life, that you came across the path of this video. And I just pray that you would be truly blessed, that you would seek to know and understand the Lord in a different way, and that you would really feel the promise of seek and you will find. All right.